G'day everyone, and welcome to another Tempest video. So exciting news, it's the next step in our Remorse deposit journey. And that news is that we've just partnered with a Australian steel developer, and they're going to be building a pretty sizable processing facility not far from our IHU project. So, pretty big announcement, so let's get straight into it. At the top here, we've got some dot points fleshing out what I just mentioned. Below that is a summary that you probably realize is pretty much the same thing with just more words. Here we've got a quote from Don Johnston. Apart from having an awesome first name that we both share, Don is also a representative of GreenSteel and IHU Ltd. As you can see, he's pretty enthusiastic about the planned project and also about the partnership. There's some words here from me, and those who watch my videos will probably know what I'm going to say next. I'm excited, and that's on a number of fronts. They seem like a great team, and they've all got projects in building these kinds of construction projects, but also the potential to fast-track Remorse is non-trivial in my opinion. Here's a map that you might have seen before. In fact, it was in our last announcement last year. And here's me talking about that up here. The map shows part of the Murchison region here in WA, with the IHU project in red and the Remorse target right there in that big brown circle. As you can see, the location that GreenSteel is developing this project is only a stone throw away from our project literally, and has major roads and rail access between us. As many of you will know, that is a major thing cost-wise, and really makes our IHU project look even more attractive all of a sudden. Scrolling down to the next page, we start off with a bit of the summary of the Remorse deposit and where we're at the moment with that. If you're not following the story much, check out our playlist up here. It's got a ton of entertaining videos documenting all that we've been through and all that's gone on. And the short version is that we found a bunch of magnetite recently, and probably somewhere in the order of about 100 million tonnes, and it's at good grade, and it's looking like it could be a serious deposit. Importantly, GreenSteel like the look of it so far also. Here we have a bit more detail on GreenSteel and iron. These guys have been around for a while now, but this entity has basically been put together specifically for the purposes of developing this project in the Murchison. They're backed by a huge European company who are providing the technology, and as it says, GreenSteel have done this already. You can check out the construction of the steel mill in Collie, which is a few hours south of Perth here in Western Australia, and it's already started. They're looking to replicate that by creating a facility near Mullawa, which is a small town near IHU, and they plan to run that on green energy, and it will act as a hub for producers in our area. Importantly, Tempest is the first company to sign up for this new system, and I've got to say we're really excited about being part of this new paradigm of green steel here in Australia. Then the last section talks about the agreement itself. Key points are that we're going to be collaborating with each other to maximise the value of the respective companies' projects. We're actually meeting next week to kick off a number of items on that front, and I'll be able to share those with you in good time. So stay tuned. Speaking of that, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel that you're currently watching, and also check out our Investor Hub section on the website. There's heaps more content that lives there. Alright, well, that's about it for this one. I look forward to sharing all the development steps for Remorse, as well as all our upcoming exploration news. But until then.